Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we've got a reading for you about somebody that is starting to realize that their suspicions or their intuition has led them to become a little bit of like a Sherlock Holmes. I feel like there's a community, maybe a workplace, or where you live. It's almost like only murders in the building, but you are like picking up on little things that other people have missed. So we've got within these haunted walls, secrets reside. Ghosts are just memories that will never die. And then the crystal ball says intuition, clairvoyance, and focus. You have picked up on, or you're in the process of picking up on, a secret that most people don't seem to be capable of figuring out. And I think there's somebody that's just like a little bit worried about you and your Scooby Doo tendencies. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. Okay, just a little more. I hope you're having a good day so far. Hello, Aquarius. Hello, Key Controller. Happy Saturday. Hello, Elise. How are you? Good morning, Pichitata. Hello, Aya. How are you today? All right. We're gonna start with the Marigold Tarot. Let's see what else we've got for you. Star in the reverse and the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, this is somebody's secret, and I feel like this is somebody that you don't like or they don't like you, and you're figuring out what they're up to. That could be part of why they don't like you, but I think it's more complicated than that. But there's somebody who feels like they can hide. I feel like it's repeated activity. So whether they're, lying, stealing, or sneaking around and cheating on someone, whatever it is, there's something here where you're picking up on these little breadcrumbs of evidence. And I don't know, maybe you watch too much like crime shows or SVU or something. Hello, Michael. Hello, Rachel. How we doing? Six of Wands, Judgment, and the Three of Cups. Yeah, I think you have this situation in a community where you get information from two different places. I'm not saying two different people. It could specifically be two different people, but like, one person from the neighborhood, one person from the workplace. It's like because you get information from, or like upstairs, downstairs, right? Like if we think about it like Downton Abbey, if you get a bunch of information, varied information, you can piece together that puzzle a little bit faster. And I feel like that's what this Six of Wands is about. So it's like somebody's trying to get people to think about a different scandal or a different question, or, forget about them entirely. And you're like, no, there's something weird here and I'm going to figure it out. Hello, Jamie. How are you doing today? What else do we have? Knight of Wands in the reverse. Hanged Man in the reverse, and the Ace of Rings or Ace of Pentacles. It's almost like because you are not friends with this person, or because people know that you don't really like each other, that you get more information. But we've got somebody who's been stubborn, somebody who has, I think, been advised to stop doing something or change their process, but they refuse to. And whatever they've been doing that they shouldn't, I feel you're like looking through receipts or on the trail. Death in the reverse. King of Swords in the reverse. Ten of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. I think you found some sort of proof that this King of Swords in the reverse has lied. This is the person that you're kind of like investigating in some way, or that you have intuition regarding. They may say something is over. They may say something is done, or they quit doing something. But with death in the reverse, there's been no change here. Just an attempt to keep people away from whatever they're trying to accomplish. This is the situations deck. What else do we have? Hello, books. How are you doing today? That's okay, Rachel. At least it's Saturday. So we've got escapade, family. Oh, dang it. Did I lose more than one? I can't tell. Okay, and then obsession. Are you figuring out something about a family member, or possibly that somebody is hiding, that they're like seeing someone, or maybe had a baby? I think you know. Are they hiding a person? This could be you figuring out that somebody's dating somebody, that somebody got married and didn't tell anybody, or that somebody's expecting. With that family card, I feel like that's the main part of that message. Okay. So the King of Swords in the reverse is in denial. They don't feel like things are like getting more difficult, or that somebody knows what's going on. For whatever reason, I want to suggest that for someone out there, this person has been like cooking the books or doing something financially, and they felt like it was going to be just fine. Nobody would figure it out. But with the bounty hunter, we have somebody that has figured out what's going on. And this King of Swords in the reverse is in denial that there's any pressure whatsoever, or that anybody is on to them. They're just kind of like in la la land, like head in the sand, and they don't realize somebody has been figuring them out. Threatened, embarrassed appearances, focused in the reverse, and journal. I feel like because this is eyes for you in the reverse, I feel like this is the reference towards this person already kind of having an issue, or there's already like a disagreement here. But it could also mean that what we're doing instead of watching somebody is listening. So I don't know if you've got the ability to like listen through the wall what somebody's saying, or anybody know what a party line is? I don't think those exist anymore. This is like taking notes on things because you know that you're onto something. You know that somebody has something to hide. So yeah, I don't think there's much that gets past whoever I'm reading. The King of Swords in the reverse is hopeful that you've missed some detail, or maybe isn't even at the point of realizing that somebody's looking into it. They're just kind of just like disconnected from it. We have Mature Woman, number 6, and Despair. This feels to me like the person who has been disappointed by the King of Swords in the reverse, or something negative happened. This could be another family member, so a betrayal within the family. And then we have Privileged Lady. Yeah, this feels to me like we've got somebody who like chips are up and chips are down, right? Because of a bet. So it's like one person is doing better because they took from someone else. Yeah, great fortune. House in the reverse. Lovers. Oh, okay. This feels to me like somebody knows that there is a extramarital relationship. that there is somebody stepping out. Because I just saw Emma Thompson in Love Actually when she gets the Christmas present. It was a DVD or CD. But she knew that he'd bought like jewelry, right? This is somebody who's questioning whether or not there's somebody else that their partner is seeing, and there would be some changing of money or changing of hands of money. Is that what it is? This is somebody who has two people, and whoever I'm reading for, I think you've figured it out. I think you've picked up that somebody is stepping out or spending money in a way that they shouldn't. This is the Nightmare Before Christmas. Hello, Voyager. How are you doing? What else? Hi, Priestess. Four of Candles or the Four of Wands in the reverse. Seven of Needles, Seven of Swords. You may be friends with the person who is the side piece. You may be related to one of the people involved in this relationship. But I think you have figured out that somebody is lying about what they've been up to, or whether or not they're planning on ending a relationship. Particularly feels like somebody could be lying about ending an established relationship to be with somebody new. And I think this intuition is, no, that person's not going to end that relationship. Oh, look, this matches my shirt. Isn't that cute, you guys? Yeah, we got some dishonesty, and I feel like this person's lying to both people. 10 of Candles or 10 of Wands in the reverse again. The Fool and the Sun. Yeah. So here's the thing. There could be, for many of you, a situation where you hear somebody's spouse talking about where somebody was or what they were up to or what errands they were running, or they were out of town for business. And then you hear from somebody else. It doesn't have to be the side mission or the extramarital thing, but you may hear from like a coworker or a friend, and it contradicts the story. And you're like, so you lied. And that, I think, is what starts somebody trying to figure out, okay, is this what I think it is? Because it looks like this person lied. And if they lied, they're lying to cover up something. And with the Fool card, it could be that they have a new relationship, something they don't want to be really, forthcoming about, or that could explain why they're, going on a trip or why they spent this money. Page of Presents or Page of Pentacles in the reverse, Ace of Candles or Ace of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Yeah. I think this is a case of somebody who got a little bit greedy. They didn't want to give up what they already had, but they wanted something else too. They felt like they would be able to get what they want and just kind of like, slip back into regular business as usual. But they were not able to do that. And with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, this indicates there's something in terms of timing, but I also feel like there's something in terms of somebody changing their perspective. This is not good for the King of Swords in the reverse, because they felt like they could do something real quick, no big deal, no one would find out, but they've gotten caught up. It's like if somebody were trying to pull off a heist, and then they got their, belt stuck on a hook and they're stuck at the scene. Like, you really thought this would be in and out quick, we're done, nice to see you later, maybe never. And then, I could forget about it. No, there was something here that got problematic. Queen of Candles, Queen of Wands in the reverse, the Lovers, and the Knight of Needles or the Knight of Swords. So yeah, the thing is, I think this person has entertained a third party that is a bit uncontrollable. Somebody that may be prone to falling in love really quickly or becoming obsessed. We did have the obsession card. And then with the Knight of Needles or Knight of Swords, I feel like this is the person who's spreading information. So if you said you were doing this, but your, friend told me they were doing that, this is because the third party is talking about things that they shouldn't. In other words, they're making it difficult on their lover to keep this a secret because they think it's either kind of funny or they can't help themselves from bragging or telling people. But with the Queen of Candles, Queen of Wands in the reverse, this is hotastic energy, okay? I don't know. I could be like mature with it and whatnot, but like, I don't know. Maybe it's just a little bit too early. There's people talking about this person making a bad decision. Is that good? Is that better? Hello, Jane Doe. Hello, Laura. How are you doing? Hello, Ralph. I hope you're having a good day. Hello, Grant. Oh, yes. It's always allegedly, right? Hello, upper echelon. How are you doing? It does. It does sound like that. All right, so we've got the Three of Wands, King of Cups in the reverse. Uh-oh. And the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. This kind of feels like blackmail. Either you come see me again, or, you start talking to me, or you take me out on a date, or I'm going to tell everybody that you've been hanging out with me. This is like, you can't just walk away that easily. I'll tell everybody. You've got to spend more time with me. Nothing like getting blackmailed into a romance, right? This is wild. So the third party gets obsessed with the King of Swords in the reverse, who is also the King of Cups in the reverse. Someone who does not have emotions for this person. But now they're worried because if they don't do what this person has asked of them, the Queen of Wands in the reverse has asked of them, then this Queen of Wands in the reverse is going to go tell everybody what's been going on, what they've been up to, that they've been lying. So careful what you wish for. This person wanted more excitement and they got it, but I don't think it was the kind that they were looking for. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Page of Cups in the reverse. So then I think we have kind of like an angry conversation from this King of Swords. Like, look, you might think you have all the power in this situation, but if you try to start some problems, you're going to regret it. It goes back and forth between these two. And I think love or passion quickly fades into how can I get back at you? How can I make you frustrated? Because we have the Page of Cups in the reverse. So I feel like the mental health of this Queen of Wands in the reverse could be kind of unpredictable. They could have mood swings quite regularly. And when this King of Swords in the reverse makes it clear, I'm not leaving anybody for you, I'm not interested in anything long-term with you, then I think now we have somebody who's literally asking for money. This is wild. Think about everything that you could potentially lose. Think about everything that you are risking if I tell everybody what you've been doing and that you've been lying about it. Why don't you pay up? I can't believe it. This person is legit blackmailing them. Eight of Swords. They have some sort of picture or proof that this King of Swords would not be able to talk around. They would not be able to dispute. It could be love letters as well, or love emails, as cheesy as that might be. This is saying, if you actually end things with me, I'm going to make it really difficult for you. So this King of Swords in the reverse is realizing their only option is, now I have to tell the truth to my partner, because this truth is going to come out one way or the other. This person's probably going to blackmail me or spread this information around, and it would be better if I told my partner versus them hearing it elsewhere. I think they're starting to realize damage control is a really important priority right now, because this person, the Queen of Wands in the reverse that they've been dealing with, is not exactly trustworthy. Hello, Tiana. How are you doing? Hello, Aqua Beauty. Oh, you could, like, did you have to come back into the live chat? Is that what you mean? Good song, King the Eagle. It is storming, and it probably will be all day, so just keep that in mind. Hopefully no issues. I did actually post a short right before this of some lightning, because I'm a nature nerd. So we have lift off, sorry. Fast action, progression forward, and the wait is over. Squad, reconciliation, soul tribe, close friends, and the blues. Scared, heavy emotions, and mental distress. So things moved really quickly with these two individuals, and I'm pretty sure that's more of like a physical, like passion kind of thing. And this King of Swords in the reverse did not expect there to be emotions, did not expect there to be maybe other people involved with this Queen of Wands in the reverse to maybe even help with some of the blackmail type things. Maybe there was someone who specifically took the picture to try to make it difficult. But this King of Swords in the reverse is now in a pretty difficult spot mentally. They're frustrated. They feel like, oh, okay, there's like zero chance that I'm going to be able to deal with this situation without it blowing up in my face. It kind of feels a little bit like karma, because I mean, they're mad, but it's because they were doing something they didn't want someone to know about. I told you, we have a detective here. Snooping, digging for dirt, accusations. And numbing, self-medicating, addictions, and irrational behavior. So I think this irrational behavior is what tips our detective off. I think that's probably who I'm reading for. Of course, you could resonate with somebody else in this story, but somebody is, it's like they're watching, they got their popcorn and like, oh, that's what's, okay, now I know. I think because you were trying to figure out whether or not somebody was maybe trustworthy as a friend, if you could hang out with them, or whether or not, you know, the relationship was having a problem. For some of you, you're related to the person who's being cheated on. So you might be a little bit paranoid in terms of how to actually talk about what you know. We've got reading up, doing the research, learning more, gaining insights, graduation day. So I think we have somebody who kind of like lies in wait, or, you know, buys a few donuts and does a stakeout. But we have additional information collected after this initial determination is made. Like, I know what's going on. Okay, now I need to get some proof. So we have graduation day. That could literally be important for some of you. We're approaching that time. But I feel like this is more so about somebody who is learning a pretty important lesson. And it's also because, I mean, you did come out as the high priestess. You've been through a lot. You've picked up on things like, what kind of tells are there if somebody's lying, or if they're gaslighting. So in other words, you're nobody's fool. I think you're just a little bit better at using your intuition, a little bit more intelligent than maybe the people that you're watching. So to you, it's kind of like you've got the screenplay. But you also know that somebody involved here has a tendency to overindulge. So that may inform how you view the situation or what conclusions you draw. This is the Gilded Reverie. What else do we have? Hello, Matt. How are you doing? Dang. Hello, Gonzalez. How are you doing? What else do we have? So we've got the woman. I call her the woman with a shirt because, you know, there's one without. I know, you're disappointed. Number 44, the magnifying glass, and number 20, the garden. This is so perfect. Literally. Okay, so this makes me think of Rear Window. I don't know how many of you are Alfred Hitchcock fans just as much as I am. They're actually like pretty scary movies, but this is somebody who's sitting there watching, using their magnifying glass to investigate or be detective in the garden. This is the community, right? So you're watching other people and you're like, oh, okay. But there's another one over. Did you see that? Just like in rear view, right? What else do we have? A letter. Yeah, see, I think there's communication in between the two people who are not supposed to be. So many choices. None of them appropriate. The people who should not be fraternizing, there's communication between them. Text messages, emails, maybe even just like, hey there, you look sexy. And somebody overheard it. But like, whatever it was, this communication is what tips off, I think, you, our detective, the high priestess. The person who's like, yeah, I know what's going on here. Hello, Charlie. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Yep, there you go. So we have the bear, which is number 15, and number 24, the heart. This is, I think, the person who is being cheated on. There is perhaps a little bit of a stubbornness or a lack of willingness to believe that there's something actually going on. I would rather pretend everything is fine. Let's just, not go looking for information. And that could be part of the reason why whoever I'm reading for, you may feel like you need to get to the bottom of this because you are maybe protective of this person. This could be somebody you're related to, somebody that is a close friend of yours, but I think you're doing this to look out for somebody. For others of you, you maybe just needed some entertainment, Netflix is expensive these days. I don't actually have Netflix, so don't even accuse me of advertising for them because who have I missed? Hello, May Marie. How are you doing? Yeah, some people think they're so slick, right? Hello, Lars. How are you doing? From Sweden? Oh, that's awesome. I have not been in Sweden, but I did meet over 30 of my relatives in Norway, which is pretty cool. So close, not quite. I love that part of the world. Ooh, actually, hold on if I can do this without knocking things off my desk. What is this called? Oh, I have a little bit of rose malling, which is, I'm pretty sure just Norwegian, but maybe Swedish folks did it too. All right, so we've got yin yang, number 4, and number 16, anchor, stability. Yin and yang is about balance, and anchor being about stability is kind of amazing. So I do feel like whoever I'm reading for, you're trying to find a way to provide some stability or support to the person who may be feeling a bit down if they have been cheated on. Because I think you went after trying to figure out what the details were because you were trying to help somebody establish some boundaries with a person that has not treated them very well. And it may be easier for you to go get that information versus the person who's a little emotional over it. This is the Gypsy Oracle. Hello, Steve. How are you doing? Yeah, exactly. Key controller. I have Paramount Plus because I have an obsession with I Love Lucy, but I actually also just got the collection, so I probably don't need it anymore. Now it's more because I like watching Perry Mason. And I'm not even close to like halfway through. Hello, is it? Oh my, I can't read it. Rishi? I don't know how to say your name. I hope I said it right. Or Dokai? I hope you're having a good day. What else do we have? Okay. Remember I mentioned the gift in Love Actually with Emma Thompson? Here we've got the gift card and the room. So there's something here about a gift, the gift being purchased, seeing the gift or knowing that money has been spent that, adds to the evidence. And then we've got priest in the reverse, which to me means sinner. We are all sinners, but this is somebody who's trying to present themselves as a highly respectable person. But in reality, they have not shown that they value the real things in life. It seems like they've got a pretty great partner that they've just kind of cast aside. But with fortune in the reverse, I do kind of feel like this is somebody who's worried that if they get kicked out from their partner, that they may be very challenged financially. So this could be somebody who has married into money or married somebody because their life would be easier. Somebody who doesn't want to get a divorce because they like the lifestyle that they have. Because remember, we did have privileged lady and great fortune. We've got another letter card. So we have that over here as well. Thief in the reverse and letter. This is so weird. I think somebody literally willingly shared some information or detail about who they were seeing or dating, and it's the side mission, sorry. I think they're talking about their rendezvous, their tryst, their little hangout sessions with the King of Swords in the reverse. And it gets around. Other people start talking about it. I don't think they care. I think they're just fine with people knowing that they've been seeing somebody who's in a relationship. Hello, Iron Butterfly. All right, let's switch to, this is the Voyage of the Soul. What else do we have? Chapters: Light After Darkness, Rise, New Life, Dawn, and Unfold. So yes, this person has stepped out on their relationship and cheated on somebody that was a good person or had done what they could to be, I think, a good partner. There is a new chapter starting for that person, and they're going to get the clarity or transparency that they were denied before. And that clarity is going to help them understand that rejection is protection, that there's a better situation for them. Now we have the Tomorrow card. Begin again, continue, ahead, better days, and relief. That maybe they needed something to kind of like jolt them into leaving this connection behind because they've known for a while that this person wasn't very respectful of them. Justice, decisions, fairness, review, laws, and consequences. So I'm not going to feel bad about leaving somebody who chose to do something that was disrespectful towards me. They could have chosen to not do that thing, and we wouldn't be in this situation. So I think we finally have our mature woman, or the person who has been cheated on does not have to be a woman. They realize now that there's nothing they can do to stop this person that they've been married to or in a serious relationship with from being a bit frivolous or self-focused and not really worried about who gets hurt by their actions. When they're honest with themselves about who that person is, it's easier for them to realize that these boundaries are important. This person isn't going to treat me with the respect and the love that I deserve, so this person doesn't get to treat me with anything. Toodles. So harvest, there is, I think, a fresh little windfall or a blessing that comes through. We did have the Ace of Pentacles. For some of you, this person gets divorced right before a lot of money comes into their life, and their ex gets real upset because they've chosen this Queen of Wands in the reverse at the worst possible time, because now that lifestyle that they were in love with gone, and the person that they cheated on doing even better without them. Leadership. Oh God, that's hard to read. Teacher, guide, entrepreneur, sharing wisdom, and global. I do feel like whoever I'm reading for, you are helping this person understand that this is rejection is protection, and that there are good things ahead for them. You may have been through something similar, and as such, you were placed in this person's life to make sure that they didn't lose it when this happened, and that they could see that there's going to be a new chapter for them that would make it all worth it. All right. This is the Cats Rule the Earth. What else do we have? Three of Pentacles in the reverse. We had that at the beginning as well. Yeah. This is somebody who I think you have not liked for a long time. So the person who is our detective doing their detective work, I think in part it was, I've known for a while that you're not awesome. So got to watch out for being a little bit biased, but I think this person was right. I think they had that intuition, right? We had clairvoyance, 10 of Swords in the reverse. So their focus now is, okay, so yes, something bad happened and your relationship has ended, but it's not the end of your life. There's plenty of other beautiful things that will happen to you. It may feel like a failure, but it wasn't your failure. I do think there's a lot of supportive energy trying to help somebody to get over this connection and see that they really do deserve better, right? Yes, there were, a lot of memories that you made, a lot of things that you went through with this person. But if they can't treat you with respect, then they don't deserve your energy. So Page of Pentacles in the reverse, kind of like a loss of a dream, right? I thought I was going to spend my life with this person. I thought I was going to have kids or, raise my kids with this person. I didn't expect it to end this way. Temperance in the reverse. There could also be, since we had that numbing card, there could also be some addictions at play or some addictions that caused the relationship to kind of devolve faster. Especially if this person is, a little bit of a gold digger, or, they were in this relationship in some part because they wanted to be taken care of. They wanted their finances to be easier. Queen of Swords and Four of Swords with the Two of Swords. So your friend, the mature woman, does not have to be a woman. The person who was cheated on could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. This would be somebody who I think is very smart, somebody who's very perceptive, but they may have had a blind spot for this person. This cat has scratches across their eye. I never like to see cats or any animal injured, but I do think that's what this is representing. I maybe was a little too forgiving of this person. I should have been more honest with myself about how they were treating me or what I could expect from that relationship. But the important thing is now I'm being honest with myself, and now I understand that I need to probably walk away, right? So Four of Swords, they're working on healing. They may need a little getaway, a little trip. Seven of Wands in the reverse. Nine of Wands in the reverse. So there's still a problem here with regards to this Queen of Wands in the reverse. This side mission is still wanting to cause problems for the King of Swords in the reverse, even if their primary relationship has ended. And I think because of this whole ordeal, the King of Swords in the reverse is starting to realize that even though they had kind of put on a pedestal this side mission or this new person, the like strong character and integrity and like pure class of this High Priestess is really coming through. It's been a difficult situation, but they act like an adult, whereas this Queen of Wands in the reverse, not so much. So it's turning into regret for them. Why did I do this? Why did I ruin a relationship that was great? Hello, Pharaoh. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. All right. Let's see. This is the Romance Angel Oracle. I have a feeling there's some new love coming in for the High Priestess. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Yeah, I think because of how they handle the situation, the community at large may talk about how classy this person is, or, you know, they handled it with style, no big deal. And there could be somebody who has had a little bit of a crush on this High Priestess for a while who's like, oh, you know, now they're single. Maybe I should go say something. Like, they handled that like a boss. I do feel like there's a good relationship on the horizon for this High Priestess, somebody who has the same high vibration. You've got passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. It may feel a little bit like riding a bike after a decade of not, but I think this High Priestess is going to eventually get kind of excited over a new person, getting to know each other. Yep. So there's a new love interest coming in. And I do feel like whoever is this close friend, probably you, to the High Priestess, they're going to be helpful in terms of saying, like, will you just please give this person a try? Like, you know, not everyone's going to be awful. All right. This is, I hesitate, but this is the Love Tarot. We'll see what this King of Swords in the reverse is grumbling about. I'm sure they're grumbling about something. What else do we have? No one compares. No matter how many people I've met and experiences I have, there's only one, or there's no one who compares to you. That's funny. Yeah, they may have been really attracted to other people. They may have, you know, just kind of wanted the attention, but they're starting to realize just how much they've sacrificed in order to, you know, kind of color outside the lines. Father wounds. My father is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine masculine energy within me and externally. I'm sorry. I hate how much I've hurt you. I'm sorry for all the pain I've caused. You didn't deserve any of it. So they do have some accountability, which is great. I'm a little surprised by that, but I do think it's in part because they are starting to realize just how much they've lost after they have, you know, kind of made amends to everything. We've got Warrior. Number 5, inner strength, clarity, focus, receptivity, and presence. So again, this feels to me like our High Priestess. They're coming out looking like the winner, looking like they're having a glow up, or looking like, you know, things are going to get better for them, because what really happened with this loss is more of a loss for the other person. They've got a heart of gold, and somebody will want to appreciate that. Faith, hope, inspiration, cooperation, rejuvenation, admittance, and allow. So have faith. There's going to be somebody here who wants to swoop in and fall in love because they're impressed with how this high priestess has handled the situation. Surrender, letting go, trust, consideration, and expansion. So sometimes when we let go of a love that we are convinced is the love that we're supposed to have for the rest of our lifetime, sometimes that's when we actually find the love that you're supposed to have, right? All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you all enjoy the reading. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. I sure do appreciate you. And I'll see you on the next reading. Doodles.